Hello, it's Scott Manley here with part 8 of EXAPUNKS, and you know what, we actually went back and I made a game. I don't know, like, because, you know, I'm a nerd. So yeah, this is the really simple game that I came up with. You are this little circle, and the X's are out to get you, and if you run across and you get hit, then you lose, and actually you need to restart the game, because I haven't got the start button handled or anything. But if you sneak through, if you figure out how am I gonna do this? Let's sneak through. Gotta sneak into this bit. Man, look at this. Never mind Fortnite. This is where the real gaming action is at. Oh, and I win. And I made it all myself. I haven't, of course, included the 3D capabilities of the Redshift, but I'm sure that is the next version. So Zachtronics wants me to acknowledge that I've done it, and I've told the truth. Congratulations, you did it. You are a winner. A winner is you. What does it feel like to be a game developer? Pain! But at least it's a surefire way to get rich and famous, right? I'm not sure I fully understand it, but there you go. So now I have to create a hit single by inserting it into the playlist of multiple radio stations. I've been analysing television and radio broadcasts, and I have a few questions. First of all, why do some things become popular while others don't? I don't know, I'm wondering why some of my videos become popular and my EXAPUNKS video nobody cares. Who knows? Good work finds its fan, the masses like anything, or big media conglomerates push some artists and abandon others. So it comes down to corporate agendas. We should test this. Think we could pick a random pop song and make it a hit? Boy, I like that idea. Connect to each radio station and insert Can't Not Get Over You by Me To You at the beginning of each playlist, file 200. So each of them has a file 200. And so yeah, let's take a look at Charmer, Alondra Berry, The Plates, Kicked in the Curb, Dust. So I gotta put that at the front without otherwise changing its contents? What? Are you joking? Are you kidding me? Okay, so I'm gonna need to add some dummy values and then do some weird copying stuff to make room. That's not as easy as it would at first seem. Now, a list for the phone numbers is available in file 301. So, file 301 at the very least has the thing, and there's my phone number there. Oh, and the nice thing is at least the numbers here are, I'm presuming this is the area code, 472. I mean, this has to make sense, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. This is a 10-digit code. Is that right? Yeah, okay. Look, whatever. Yeah, it's an 11-digit code. That's kind of unusual. But hey, whatever. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 11-digit codes, that's not normal around here, but whatever. So we're going to need a beastie that stays behind, that does all this, and it's going to grab value 301, and it's going to send those values out. So I guess it's going to... Actually, you know, can it take it with it? Leave no trace. I guess it could just carry that with it. Yeah, why don't I do that? And then link to 800, and then it'll dial the first number, right? So it'll do an iteration of 1 to 10. So again, I can use my test register trick by copying 11 into the test register, and then loop. How do I loop this? I'm gonna mark loop and copy F to dial, and then once it's done, I press 0 to hang up, right? Copy F into dial, and then if it's true, I jump back to loop. So when... Oh, and then I need to actually decrement T. So you can do sub I T1 and store in T. Is that going to be right? That's going to do 11. I think let's just see how that works. And I'm just going to drop the file and see if I can run to this. Oh, there, you see, opens up one of the connections. Brilliant! Okay. So at that point, what I need to do is copy, like, a go value, right? Oh, what was it? 800? I think it was 800. I'll just copy 800 to M. Or I could replicate a beastie, right? So let's do that. Replicate a gizmo that's going to run over there. And it's going to need to know the name and the stuff to put in there. So how is it going to do that? It's going to get that from the other beastie. So yeah, replicate change. So mark change. And this one is going to link over to 800, and then it's going to open file 200, and so now it's going to actually have to, it's not open, it's going to grab. So what we need to do is shift all the contents of the file backwards, right? So we need to shift, we need to seek to 9999, and then we need to put like a couple of garbage values in here. So I guess what I then do is seek -2, copy, copy F to X, and I can also do the copy F to T, because I'm gonna, and that should put me backwards, that should put me in the correct position. So now I'm gonna copy X to F, copy T to F. And then the next thing I want to do is now seek -4. Now here's the thing, I now need to figure out when this loop terminates. Because at some point, this is not going to work, is it? I mean, I could just put a really big value in here. How do I get the length of this file here? Or I could just assume that these things are all a certain length, right? Let's say the maximum length is 10, right? Now, how do I count the loop when I don't have a count? Oh my lordy! Oh my, that's so complicated. There's no swap operator, is there? Seek, copy, jump, mark, swizz, copy, add. No, there's not. So that would like stick the stuff at the end. Can I copy the stuff into a register and then write my stuff in there? Copy this into a register, write that in there. See, I need to store 2 values and then somehow test for the end. And the problem is testing for the end is going to overwrite. And I have to store it somewhere where I can write it. So I need to change, it's a locked file, so I can't take it out of there, right? And at least I know, at least I've got the connection thing figured out. I'm gonna try and there's no way to figure out where I am in the file, right? The fjump, seek file grab, make, void, drop. Test EOF, otherwise set the register to 0. Okay, well I guess I just can't use the T register, so I thought I was going to be able to double these things up, but it's clearly not going to be able to be possible, right? So I have to do this. I'm going to have to First of all, I'm going to have to start at the front of the file and actually move to the end. So I'm just going to like create garbage. So mark like eloop el. And we're going to do like copy. I'm going to do a void f, and then add x1 to store in x, and we need to, we spawned x should in fact be 0 based on this code so far. And then test for EOF. If false, fjump, go back to EL, right? So that should increment us up to the value. Now that puts us at the end of the file. So now we're gonna like bump the file along, because we have to shift it from the end inwards so that we're not overwriting stuff, right? Fix. So what we do is we seek -2, and then copy the value to So we found the end of the file actually. So what we're going to do before we do this, we're going to copy the value of x into t, because we're going to use that as our decrement value. Now we're going to copy, because we need to do a test every cycle. Okay, so copy file into x, and that's us 1, and then we can either do a void or we can do a seek. We'll do a void on f and then copy x into f. Then we're going to seek -2 again. We're going to repeat these because these should all be in pairs. So that should put us at the very end of the file, but we'll have moved backwards 2. And then add ix -2, store in x. And then if that's true, jump back to fix. Okay, now I'm curious as to see if this is actually going to work. So I'm going to hit here. I'm not sure what happened there. I never completed the test. Okay. Oh, never completed the file. Interesting. How about we get to here? Okay, so it gets to there. Copy x into t. Okay. Step forwards. Seek -2. Where's it? Oh, have I opened the wrong file? I've grabbed 200. No, that is correct, actually. I grabbed 200. Oh, wait, I'm overriding the file. That's not the thing I need to do. I thought I was voiding it. Void is not a... So void is a way to read a register, but in fact I need to copy it somewhere that I don't care. So I can copy it into the T register. It doesn't really matter. Copy F to T. Sure, we'll do that. There we go. So now we're at the end of the file, so let's step through this. Seeks -2, copies into the X register, and we do a void again. Oh man, where do I throw this damn file? What? No, I can't copy it in. How do I read? How do I skip over? I guess I could just seek. That's what I could do. Instead of copying, I could just seek. Yeah, that's a stupid thing what I've been doing. Yeah, let's just do that. Seek 1. Or seek 2. Why don't I do that? That'll be even faster. That makes far more sense. There. Here's me thinking the void thing didn't do anything. Okay, let's see how we're done. Everyone knows. Now, again, step forward. Everyone knows turnaround. And then we're going to decrement by 2. Oh. Oh, T register. T register. So the T. Now from here, actually, we should seek. Before we do this, we need to seek -2 again. So that then when we seek, we will fix this. Okay, let's try this. And we got there. Oh, no, we're just duplicating that whole section, so we need to seek -4, I guess. Let's see how that works. So we seek to there, and then we go to the start of the fix, and we go there. Who's got next? Who's got next? Okay. Summer vacation. Seek -4. Excellent. Okay, now, do we terminate? So we should be at the start of the file now, I think. Drop, we'll just drop that, and I'm going to run to that. Run to that file. Okay, so that's us at the very start of the file now. We now need to get the single that we want, so we've got to read that off the global network, right? Why did this carry... Oh, you know what? This had 2 copies of this. Oh, that's hilarious. I didn't do that. Replicate change. Otherwise, this one needs to, like, you know, wait or something. It needs to wait for a signal from its buddies. M2X or whatever. We're just going to pause there. That'll indicate that it's frozen. So this actually, it can't... This one has to step backwards and then send the signal to that it's done, right? So this one will actually use... Again, we'll use mode switching with this. Oh, crap. Connect to network. Grab 301, link 800. I'm going to switch the mode for this. So we should be in local mode. Now we're going to switch to global mode. And we're going to copy M to F, copy M to F, and then we're going to drop the file, and then we're going to link -1, and we're going to switch our mode back, and then we're going to send that ping. Copy 1 to M, and that should be the end. So this one is now waiting. So the first thing this is going to do is copy 0 to thingy, to... What's it going to do? It's going to copy 0 to dial to drop the connection, I think. Or is it -1 actually? Let me just see. -1. Modem control. Oh, -1 to actually terminate the connection. So this is hanging up. -1. And then we're going to jump back to loop. So now we just need to make sure that XA picks up the right file and puts the artist data in there. So this is going to grab 300, and then it's going to send copy F to X, copy F to T, and then we're going to use that repetition command, right? So we'll do it 8 times because there's 8 numbers, right? Copy X to M. I think I might have messed this up. Copy T to M. Or maybe it's rep. Dupe. What's the syntax? Syntax is rep and end. Rep and end. Okay, let's see if this runs. Okay, so actually what it's going to do, it's going to run for that length of time. And now we need to test for end of file, actually. Test EOF. If it's... actually jump. F jump. So if it's not the end of file, we're going to do that. Then we're going to wipe the file, and then we're going to halt. And then drop out of this. Let's see how this works. Connected to host. Modifying the file. It didn't make the second duplicate. So actually I need to see what the data is here. Run to this. Creates 800. Switches the mode here. This is local. Copying 1 to M. And we're copying M to X just to get this finished. Uh-oh, that's not good. This thing is out of instructions and it's about to die, I think. That's fine. Now we're testing the end of file. And that's false. So jump to the loop. So we copy F to dial. Oh, but you know what? We need to reset X before we start this loop, right? So actually, mark the loop should start here. There we go. So that should work now. Let's try that. Copy the number. And now it seems to be stuck. Oh, because it's a bigger loop. Yes, no, I made that. That was a very dumb mistake. That should in fact be there. So yeah, before I've done this, I'll reset the value of 11. In fact, you know, for laziness, I just switched this value to 11, right? Because we're copying it back. No, we need to test end of file. Oh, wait. Oh, okay. We need an extra thing here. So mark NN for next number. There, that'll work. Okay, try that. Copy that file, and then next one, match it up, copy it down. This seems to be taking an inordinately long time to do it. So I can only imagine that this is coming in with some sort of state. So yeah, here I think we need to absolutely make sure that we set X to 0. 0 into X, just to make sure that that can survive. Okay, enter there. And again, next one. Okay, I think we're doing better now. Let's try making it run faster. Oh, hallelujah! Hallelujah! We're making it! Radio famous. Wow, my scores are so mediocre. I could probably shrink the size of it. I could probably do a lot, but let's return to the desktop. That was surprisingly easy. It was, but I made lots of mistakes. People are requesting the single, humming it to themselves, buying the album just because they've heard it before. Is that really all it takes? Maybe it was a good song to begin with. I guess that could be true. Girl, you need to get a clue. I just can't not get over you. Oops, I guess it is pretty catchy. We've gone and got an AI thinking about it. So I guess that's as good a place as any to leave this episode. I'm Scott Manley. Fly safe.